Life sort of stopped in the week leading up to my study abroad trip. I paused midway through an audiobook of The Fault in Our Stars. This never happens. I'm a completist by nature. A few days before the flight, I reached out to my doctors. All of my specialist appointments had to be postponed for the next month. And like Zoom doesn't work at all in Italy, so they gave me some trial drugs to take if my symptoms flared up while there. And my mentality at that point was basically just survive for 30 days. The one rock steady thing in my life had been work. I was an editor for the Oakland Arts Review, which included sorting through hundreds of poems and short stories from my bed with a headboard / miniature bookshelf. Turns out I can only work from my bedroom with my miniature bookshelf. Finicky writer stuff. So that stopped too. Needless to say, I felt a little anxious about putting my life on hold. It meant I literally had nothing to do. Neanch'io avevo mai lasciato il paese. Ho stato su un aereo. Non da quando avevo 5 anni, quando pensavo che i motori fossero solo grandi bachi che crescevano all'estremità delle ali. Ecco un motore ora che ho 26 anni. Sono macchina terrificante a proporzione. E anche se il viaggio in aereo è stato orribile, il teatro romano che ho passato sulle strade per il nostro appartamento ha compensato, come quasi tutto il resto a Trieste. On our first night, my jet lag was already gone on account of we all went clubbing at Molo 4.
Faccio un po' di casino. Ancora un po', raga. Adesso
I had 2 drinks and listened to a concert for basically the equivalent of a Starbucks meal back at home. The actual reason for my study abroad was to study James Joyce. Initially, I said this a lot, but Joyce is practically the patron saint of Trieste. He lived 15 years there in several apartments, published tons of letters and a short story collection, and so, as a reward, was turned into, I think, bronze. It would explain the fading on the statue. Ho studiato James Joyce inizialmente e non completamente perché durante il viaggio ero piuttosto distratto. Abbiamo viaggiato molto, non solo come gruppo, ma solo come ragazzi e solo come ragazze. Tutti i ragazzi hanno fatto una gita di 2 giorni a Firenze all'inizio del viaggio. Abbiamo letteralmente preso un treno alle 4 del mattino per Venezia. Siamo appena entrati in stazione con dei zaini come se non fosse stato pianificato. Then from Venice we connected to Florence, which has the Cathedral of Santa Croce, which I had no idea and went ballistic when I found out. This is where they house the tomb of Dante, one of my favorite writers. Ma la cosa che hai preferito fare a Trieste era andare in chiesa. Non lo so. Mi sono sentito di più in Italia quando ero un cathedral barocca. Here's Santa Maria Maggiore. Monks were humming from somewhere up above as we walked in, but humming doesn't even describe it. What I heard is an instrumental of oohs and ahs that bounced off the arches of the church. It was my favorite experience in Trieste. Lo scopo di questo studio all'estero non era studiare James Joyce, anche se ne faceva parte. Il viaggio dovrebbe essere restauratore, come dice l'autore Henry James. Posso onestamente dire che mi sento distabilito.